Hi guys, Ken Chigbo, aka Ken FX Freak, back with another week roundup and look ahead to the key events. Now, last week it was, let's see, because we finished the month, right, of March. Look here, look at that powerful closure in the green there for the dollar index. The best performance I think that we've seen since July 2019, this month, this candle here. So an amazing performance, but then after the closure of that candlestick for March, the dollar started to consolidate. Understandably, we've been pumping quite aggressively, as you can see, all here after a nice flag breakout, retest, extends to the upside, and now we're consolidating again, forming a flag structure. I expect that to break out to the upside. Why are we still rallying for the dollar? As I said last week, right? I've said over a number of weeks, confidence is growing back into the world's largest economy. Good, successful rollout to come here from Joe Biden, this huge economic stimulus program, encouraging for investors. Bond yields in the US are rising as well. So fixed income is going to attract foreign investment. People coming in want to take advantage of those rising yields in comparison to elsewhere where yields are still very, very low. For example, Japan. That's why you're seeing dollar yen rising quite drastically as well, right? That relationship there. Because bond yields are like practically zero in Japan. That's why Japanese yen is very weak, right? I'll point some things out on a chart in a moment. The other thing that I wanted to mention was a very strong labor market data, NFP, and a huge chunky amount of jobs being added there, smashing expectations. The unemployment rate dropping down again, which is good, lowest since we've seen since April 2020. So very, very encouraging signs around the world's largest economy. Now, if you look here, as I say, I'm expecting the dollar index to continue to the upside. With that being said, I want the dollar's peers to come under pressure. The likes of Euro. Remember Euro, we've got the worrying of COVID cases. They're spiking. Germany, France introduced another lockdown. Okay, cases are still high in the likes of Poland, Italy. There's other countries as well. And on top of the fact that we have vaccine distribution issue across the block. So Euro, there's a lot of Euro negatives right now. Okay, so with that being said, look at Euro. For me, I see this as consolidating, similar to what you saw there with the dollar index, which forming a flag. I'd be interested in some shorts heading into 118. Bounce here, come up, back to this sort of supply zone and some downside pressure. As I said before, I'm looking at 116.50. All right, gold prices took a really nice advantage of this move last week in our private members group. So do not hesitate to check out freakfxtrading.com. Fundamental, technical analysis, webinars, Q&As, a lot of value there. Right, so what I did, I saw how on a daily we'd formed this potential double bottom. We came down to this big daily support. It's a monthly support as well. It's sort of 16.878. And then what I did, dropped it down on the hourly time frame because I was trying to look for entries here, and I found this after this bounce here. I found this consolidation, this pennant. Took advantage of that, looking for the break and retest. Then look, we formed another flag structure here, breaking out of that extension, flag breakout, now pennant. And if this does play out to be like a double bottom, the neckline, that's why I've got this marked up. I've been taking some profits along the way at 1760, 1726. And now just keep an eye on this 1745 area. Because if that is a double bottom, that's going to be a neckline. If we break that, gold's going to fly. GU, still want to see some pushes to the south before we start heading to the north. Consolidating with the stronger dollar at the moment. Again, similar to euro dollar, a bit of a flag here. Let's keep an eye. Already seen rejection there. We may bounce and come back up to 38.50 before breaking or to the downside. But either way, I'll be looking for a breakout and retest of this flag and heading down towards sort of the 136, the region. Japanese yen, as I say, remains weak. Remember, because bond yields are very low in Japan. Where bond yields are low in Japan, people are unattracted to put their money in Japan. So they can put it elsewhere. So that's why Japanese yen is falling out of favor. So we've got as well this pennant structure here for GJ. Want to see that breaking out to the upside. Similar with EJ as well. Got a bit of a pennant structure here. Want to see a breakout before coming to the downside. Because I am bearish euro, but then I'm bearish Japanese yen. So that's where it makes it a little bit tricky. But I believe euro will start to come under some further selling pressure. Something as well been taken advantage of is the moves in stocks. Stocks have been pushing aggressively to the upside. We had this, I pointed this out last week, had this flag. Where we closed so close to that, we knew we were going to break out and extend to the upside. And so did we do. Something that was pointed out in our group as well, in our community, was this flag structure again. We were looking for the breakout. We found entries down here at 33,050 and had a nice breakout. And then took advantage as well on re-entries here around 33,150 in anticipation of break and extending to the upside. Growing confidence in the US economy, good NFP data, good fiscal stimulus program by Joe Biden. So US is looking really, really buoyant right now. In terms of this week, guys, let's keep an eye on FOMC minutes. Non-event for me. I don't think we're expecting much there of a surprise. Got the RBA rate decision where I expect them to be tight-lipped for the moment, tight-lipped. So if they don't indicate about, starting to withdraw their own stimulus, their own QE, then AUD may get hit a little bit. If they do talk about withdrawing it with some sort of time frame on that, then expect AUD strength. But I'm looking for more so the former, for a bit of AUD weakness on that. Other than that, to be honest, that's pretty much it. Other than that, have an amazing week. Do not hesitate to check out freakfxtrading.com, and of course the BluFX solution. Great solution, will help you become an all-round trader. Let's stay lit and have an amazing one. Let's get it.